Rico's in the house. Zach, King Koopa. What's going on, fellas? How are we doing? Look, Adam, new crib. New crib,
man. Hopefully,
Real
Zach,
chair.
you're right. If the new Wi-Fi, if the new internet here takes a shit, we're in trouble.
Get out of that apartment internet, right?
Oh
In
man,
your
that
own
sucked.
house.
That's
That's awesome. What's going
Not
on,
me
King
first would
Koopa?
take the part with Cam
Fuck.
Akers.
We're gonna do a quick AMA. I like
We'll do
it.
a quick AMA. Why not, man?
Mid 22 first and a 24 first minimum. No, that ain't too much. I'd
Hell
also
no.
ask for a second just to be an asshole. At least
I was gonna say if the first this year's mid and the 24 is generic, I'd probably ask for a second. Honestly, I'm not saying you're gonna get it, but I would ask for that.
or second type player. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's something in there.
A little sweetener.
Used to hear that music all the time in England. Just something I found on fucking YouTube. Just something different. I got so tired of listening to the generic one. We're gonna get our own made up with our own beat. You know, something to vibe to. Maybe our own graphics. Work in progress. But for now, I was tired of listening to the fucking StreamYard one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. Can't do it.
Got the little
Chris, what's up? New Patreon member. Glad
going
to have
on,
you,
man.
Good to see you. Yeah, he does. He's got all kinds of room for activities.
So much more room for activities, man.
We can get fucked up at the expo with the UV and the bourbon.
Bourbon, we're gonna have it going, man.
I'm gonna try not to put any holes in your drywall. I will pay for any damage that is caused. Let me just preface that, but I will do my best to not make you get a divorce.
You will fix the fucking drywall now. It's gonna be fun, man. Now I'm not cramped up. I was all cramped up against a closet. I don't know if you guys could tell. There's a closet. I was in the fucking spare room with nowhere to move, man.
No one puts baby in the closet. Is that how it goes? Good times.
Oh shit, man.
All right. We got the draft.
Let's do this thing, Mike. What do you think, man?
Fuck it, man. Hey, for us and some of these patrons in here in leagues with us, this is a big one, right? We'll be actually drafting rookies this weekend in like 6 or 7 leagues.
Yeah.
Best ball leagues. Real rookies.
Dude,
it's kind of funny. Like the leagues I don't have picks in, you have all the picks, and the leagues you don't have picks, I got all the picks. So whatever.
We're just gonna chop it up and okay, what are we doing? Yeah. What are we doing? You know?
We'll just go back and forth on it.
Right.
Yeah. That ship has sailed.
JB 101.
The ship has sailed quite far. You will not see any of these drafts. I think that Adam and I are taking part in this weekend with Treylon Burks at the 101 because either I own the 101 or Adam owns the 101.
You might, if you see a mock draft floating around on Nick Ercolano's channel, me taking the 101, that was pump and dump.
It was fucking intentional. Oh, where's our boy Mello at? He was in here.
Come on, Mello.
Man. Golly. My dude.
JB, what's good with you, man? How's everybody been doing? Shitheads, what's going on?
You have learned not to take Treylon Burks 101. I will give you that. I appreciate it. Good to get JB in here. We got to get JB on a podcast episode, right? JB,
yes,
carve out some time. We'll get you back on a podcast episode. 4D
LMAO, what did you do? JB, go check it out, man. I accidentally took Treylon 101. It was hilarious.
Mello, you disappoint me.
Mello.
Disappoint me so much.
I mean, it makes sense, man. New crib, and first pick has to be a forced pick,
Yeah, well, at least it's a 101, and everybody knows who's going 101, so 102 becomes easy. All right, now we get to the real draft. I like Blitz, good man. He knew that he would be playing pool, probably stealing people's money.
I love that.
So,
Blitz, man, let's get some pool going.
Said Q. I like it. See, that's prepared.
Preparation.
Right. Kenny Walker at 3. I like it. I think that's probably how it should go.
I think this is what you're going to see the first 3 picks be in whatever order, pretty much.
Pretty solid. I think it might get adjusted based on like quarterback landing spot. Like maybe.
Yeah, I'm talking right now. Like what we know
for
today.
Sure.
Yeah, 100%.
What we know today.
Did you see Bucky Brooks had a mock draft dog with no quarterbacks in the first round just recently? What are we doing?
I didn't put that on my TikTok as like how to spot a trash mock draft, but that should be like honorary number 6 right there.
I feel like
no quarterbacks in the first round. All right, that's a bold take.
When's the last time that's happened, Mike?
Damn. Treylon at 4, Garrett Wilson at 5. Man, congrats, JB. I'm glad that you're done.
Nice
it's been
work,
a long
JB.
road. It seems like ever since I've known you, that's all you've been doing. He's a full-time student. He's Bert Kreischer going to school for 8 years.
Wow.
Right. Oh, wow. Matt Corral. All the way at 107.
Wow.
Got some receiver run. So this is going to be a little bit different than what we've seen.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Kenny Pickett, Jameson Williams. Woo. Man.
Mike, I'm loving having the 112 right now.
I bet you are. You got 2 choices.
Yeah.
Let's see if one of them makes it to you. We haven't seen our boy T-Rock.
I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt it. Oh, my goodness.
What?
Well,
I guess it doesn't really matter.
I know who I'm going to get.
Right?
I know who I'm taking at 112, Mike.
Whoever doesn't fall?
I have a feeling it's going to be a certain somebody that you love.
Yeah. I don't know. I might have to auto pick T-Rock here. See?
Damn, T-Rock and Mello, what are you guys doing to us, man?
They're breaking my heart. That's what they're doing.
This draft is off the rails, Stone says.
Graduate in May. Hey, man, you're
Nice.
just up in Wisconsin. You want me to drive up? I'll be there for your graduation. You can explain that to your wife, too. Like, who the hell is this dude?
We'll be, like in our picture, man, we'll be there in, the graduation for you.
We'll wear tuxedos.
We're here to fuck shit up.
Oh, man, the draft is off the rails already. Ridiculous.
Okay, this draft is
Auto
crazy.
mix.
And now T-Rock is getting ready to. Yeah, do it.
I got you.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Now we can just.
I'm in a bunch of drafts with Mike. I think we're in what, 6 or 7? I'm in at least 6 or 7 with you. I know you're probably in a couple more.
This is never going to happen.
If Spiller ends up at 112,
it's never going to happen.
What is?
Never going to happen. I love it though.
Like I can't even believe that just happened.
Feels good though, doesn't it?
Oh, I mean, I
one time.
Fantastic.
Even though it's a fake draft, it doesn't count for shit, right?
Mike, this was our 101. Our RB1. What, a month ago or so? 2 months ago? Damn.
Yeah. All right. So first round: Breece Hall, Malik Willis, Kenny Walker. First wide receiver off the board: Treylon Burks. Probably not a whole lot of surprise with the first 4. Garrett Wilson and Drake London going 1-5, 1-6, and no Matt Corral or Kenny Pickett. That's a little bit of a shocker to me.
Wow.
I don't think that's going to happen. I guess maybe if you're in like the Bucky Brooks mock drafts, like if that comes to fruition, then none of these quarterbacks go in the first round. But whatever. I would have probably had quarterbacks here, but this is why we do ADP: get different perspectives, different opinions.
Right.
For you, I'm sure you're probably the same, right? You'd rather take the quarterbacks over the wide receivers, especially.
Yeah, I mean, especially Corral and Pickett. If you're unsure because of Ritter and how maybe not getting first round draft capital, fine. But like,
the fuck out of here! 111 and a 1 QB mock.
I saw that in the Heisman, and he said a GIF. I was dying laughing, bro.
Oh no,
JB, what's going on with Spiller, man? But yeah, I'm taking Corral and Pickett ahead of those receivers. I think all of them. Then I'm taking those 3, and then Spiller doesn't go to 112 though, man. He's got to go in the mix of these guys. Like I don't understand this shit. I really don't.
I guess if you hate Spiller, right? Man, you and me were early to the Jameson Williams party, right?
Yeah.
And my biggest knock with Jameson Williams is a late season ACL. What is he, right? There's a good possibility where you see little to zero production out of your first round rookie pick for the entire year.
Right.
It's not out of the realm of possibility, right?
Yeah.
I mean, ACL tears, yes, they're not what they were. I'm not saying this is a career ender or anything, but man, how bad were you feeling last year when you spent premium draft capital on Travis Etienne and you did not get a single point scored?
And at the time too, right? Like, because you pretty much, I'm assuming we're drafting him hoping to use him, and then nobody wants him because he's done for the whole year. Like he fell so much in value. That's where, like, I don't know, man. I love Jameson Williams, the player. It's just there's a long time you're going to be sitting on no value gain. It feels like.
That's also the difference between like ETN and like JMO, right? All right. So say in this scenario, I don't know how likely it is. What it's a less than 0% chance he doesn't do anything for this entire year.
Right.
Maybe he has some sort of complication or whatever the case. Or maybe it's extremely little. He sits 6, 7, 8 games out on the PUP list, recovering, and then he comes back and he's a rookie. He's got to work his way back into it. Also ACL recovery. You know, maybe he doesn't have more than a few hundred yards to end the year, right? So you got not very much. Travis Etienne still held value, and he held value to the point that you and I both were talking about. Gee, I think people are a little too far over their skis on a guy who's got a foot injury and we haven't seen anything from, right? Because there was like third round startup he was going in sometimes, and you're like, what the fuck, man? Like, I get it. He's a running back and he holds value, and he's a guy you and I like and rank decently high, but I think people were a little bit too much on it.
Right.
What do you think happens when this happens to a receiver?
It's not. I mean, he's going to have to, and that's the other thing too about the ACL for him. A lot of times when you come back right away, it takes you a little bit to get up to speed too. So the only way he's going to be worth it, I think. I still want him, but when you're taking him ahead of some of these other guys, he's going to have to play really well when he gets on the field. Because if he's just average when he gets on the field, and it's coming off the ACL, like his startup next summer, man, next spring, this time, it's going to be well below the 8th round probably if he doesn't do that much when he comes back, you know?
That's the biggest thing with me, like running backs and wide receivers, right? Running backs tend to hold their value year to year. Even bad performances or ETN just not playing, right? Still held value. Shit really doesn't happen with wide receivers that much just because they keep cycling them in and out. You know what I mean? There's so many that come in every single year. The position's so deep. Like Devontae Smith had a rookie record season for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's lower in ADP this year than he was last year.
That's crazy too, man.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
That's wild to me. So, I don't know, just some thoughts. Yeah, I think JMO would be a good pump and dump candidate, but I don't know. It's hard because I love the player.
I love him. Yep.
I just think it's kind of a risky pick, right? It could pay off. It sure could pay off, but he's got to be good, like when he gets back on the field, because I really think he's missing some time. But we'll see. Second round's up. Let's see if we get another auto from.
Come on, Mello. Damn. I think he just auto because he knew we would give him Brees Hall.
That's right.
Damn,
it was a lot of debate. George Pickens won.
Just so he could come back and get Pickens with his first pick. Damn.
Yeah,
good start, man.
Pretty easy for me.
Yeah. Very easy. I was expecting to get one of those two at 12.
I guess if there's someone that I'm going to fall on like truth or status on, it's going to be Jahan Dotson. Even though he's a 4-year guy.
I love it.
And I shit talk 4-year guys too much. Something about him, man. He just looks like a Deontay Johnson with speed to me. Looks good. Yep. And Jesus, Packers and Chiefs both sitting with multiple picks at the back end of the first round, both with wide receiver needs. Like, those offenses would be pretty nice for Jahan Dotson.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be pretty nice. Pretty tasty.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm not taking Rachaad White over Dotson, even though I talk running backs all I want. I don't know if Rachaad White gets the actual NFL draft capital, so that's going to keep him suppressed. Like, I'll take him. I'll take a shot on him.
Yeah.
But
I'm iffy on Rachaad White. If he gets the draft capital, I'll be drafting him some. But
if he gets the draft capital like early round 3, could you move him ahead of Pickens and Dotson for you personally?
I think there would be a case to be made. I don't know that I would do it, but I would. Yes, there's a case to be made for sure.
Sky Moore is an interesting one. Olave is about right, but Sky Moore at 2.5. Man, I like Sky Moore, but I was taking screenshots of some dumbass tweet today about Sky Moore.
What did you see, man?
Somebody's out there touting about how they were right in January when they picked Sky Moore at 110 in a rookie Superflex mock draft, and how you just wait and see, like, the haters are going to have to come apologize when he gets top 50 NFL draft capital. One, you don't think Burks, Wilson, London, Jameson Williams, Pickens, or Dotson, or Olave are getting top 50 draft capital in the NFL?
They've all – I'm pretty sure basically every single mock I've ever looked at, even the trash ones, have him in the top 50. You know?
So who's he jumping where you could justify him at 110? Like, okay, Rachaad White, possibility. Sam Howell, Desmond Ridder, good possibilities. Maybe Spiller. Let's just do some math in your head, though. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. He got taken at the 205. At best case scenario, it goes 112. I'm just doing some idiot math here, some redneck Iowa math, right?
Man, I don't think I could even in that case. I don't think I could justify using a first round on him. Like, I don't know, man.
He'd have to go in like the first round ahead of like some really good wide receivers in the actual NFL draft, where I think that would even be a scenario. And then he's going to need other players to not get drafted in the first round or early part of the second round, or like Spiller to not be a day 2 guy.
Right.
Whatever. I get it. All right, T-Rock. I guess I got to pick for him again. So he said he had a Q. So we roll the dice here?
Roll the dice. See what happens.
Fuck.
Okay.
Worked out.
Worked out just fine.
I'll let you make a pick. We'll recap the second round here quick. Shouldn't be as long as the first one. I just spent most of it shitting on Sky Moore. My bad.
I feel like I keep drafting this guy, and I don't know, man. I have a hard time quitting it, even at 212. So fuck it.
Apparently, I need to show the chat section of the draft. Anything amazing here?
What do we got?
I don't know. Oh, maybe it's just the pause. I don't know. My pick. Zach getting mad. We're trying to go back and forth here, right? We're working this out. So George Pickett's 201, John Dotson, Rachaad White, Chris Olave, Sky Moore, Christian Watson, Zamir White, Justin Ross, David Bell, Trey McBride, Tyler Algier, Carson Strong. So I shit on Sky Moore. The rest of these, Justin Ross, the guy's pretty much dead to me, to be honest. This athleticism was so bad.
It was really bad, man.
So bad.
It was hard. It's hard to believe how good he was young. That his athleticism. How was he that dominant as a young kid, being that unathletic? Like, is it just the injury? I don't know what to say.
I have no idea, man. The offense, maybe the injuries post that have sapped some of his athleticism, because he did have that congenital disc issue or whatever, something with his neck, right?
Yeah.
Where he missed a whole year and he thought he'd never play again. Then he comes back.
Right.
And I think he broke his foot, Jones fracture in his foot. So that's what ended his season last year. So maybe that has something to do with it. I mean, I don't know. I can't take him in the second round anymore. Even with some of the guys falling in the third round, like, even then it's getting gross.
Yeah.
David Bell at some point, like, a lot of the same issues, except for Bell has a much better profile, and we don't have all these injury concerns. So I'd rather have David Bell over him for sure.
Yeah.
Trey McBride, tight end premium, I guess. I've pretty much just joined the ranks of like Ray, just fuck these tight ends, man. Just fuck them.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. Tyler Algier broke my heart. And then, of course, like, hey, take another shot on Carson Strong because every time I do some stupid ass mock draft on TDN where I control everybody, I always like pick Carson Strong end of the first round. Why not?
Right.
So that's the second round. We'll kick it off. We'll go to the third round. Let's catch up on chat here. Nope. Didn't miss anything, Chris. Same.
Nothing, Chris.
Nothing. Just a few picks we like take dumps on every now and then. Just our thoughts.
Shitheads. Nothing crazy.
Better log back in, huh? Pick. Shit. Now we put me in a dilemma.
You know you want your guy right there. Whatever you do, don't take Watermeyer.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm warming. I've been converted slowly but surely. People have infected me with the disease known as Brian
The
Robinson.
UV blue virus. Damn.
Out of all those guys, I'm most confident in him getting the draft capital.
All right.
So that's what I'm going to shoot my shot. Why not?
Okay. I mean, he's going to get the draft cap. I think maybe for a trade value, but like, I don't know, man. I still don't really feel like he's going to ever turn into much. I usually just take his head out at the end of the draft. Yeah.
Listen, this is where I would have taken Trey Sermon.
Yes. Yep.
All right. So why not do it with Trey Sermon 2.0?
The next Trey Sermon.
The next Trey Sermon. But, you know, instead of having to spend
all you have to do
late first on Trey Sermon, I get to spend a 3-2.
All you have to do is make sure you move him before he gets the healthy scratch week 1. That's all you have to do. You know?
Fair enough.
Grab that first before he gets in play.
Before the 6th round running back overtakes him. Right?
Yes.
Right. The guy can't even get on special teams. Might as well. This is what I've traded a lot of my Brevin Jordan shows for. It's fucking Brian Robinson.
Oh. Be right to the moon.
There was some hope for like a day, right? Kyron wasn't dead. And then
yeah.
Just people came off the top rope and elbowed him again. Actually, his 40 time wasn't better. It was actually slower.
He actually was pretty slow. If you watch the video, it looks like he wasn't really moving.
Did you get hacked by Eric? Did Eric get to you, Rico? The Combine Hero Master T. Adam's probably got a Master T jersey in that new house, don't you?
I don't. But my cousin was in a class with Master T. She was all excited about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
So we got Kyron, John Mechie, Jelani Woods, Wandale, Dolchich at 3-4. I think I could get behind that, right? That could be possible tight end 1 right there.
Yeah, I think.
Why not?
I think he's right. He's got a lot of buzz around him right now, man. I could see it, especially in the 3rd round. I mean,
yeah. Why not?
Why not? Why not?
Doesn't hurt.
No, I mean,
I like it.
I got no problem with Dolchich there.
Yeah. I can see it. Damian Pierce. I thought about there for a minute. All right. Pierce Strong. We'll auto for T-Rock. Jalen Tolbert. All right. It's on you, man. Your boy's sitting there, which you're going to take for like the 77th time.
Y'all just make – you know what? I'm not going to do it.
You're going to be different. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. But no, because I would like to have him.
Sorry, buddy.
All right.
I'm going to give you Jerome for.
Fuck you. James Cook, Brian Robinson, Alec Pierce, not Antoine, Greg Dolchich, Kyron Williams, John Mechie, Jelani Woods, Wandale Robinson, Damian Pierce, Pierre Strong, Jalen Tolbert, Ty Chandler. Not a lot of surprises in this one, right? James Cook maybe just a touch early, but you know, some people are super high on him. It kind of sounds like NFL teams will probably give him the draft capital, even if it's for the fucking name, right?
Yeah.
Why not, I guess? James Cook, I didn't really see anything out of here. Jelani Woods moving up from like not being in our ADP at all in the
How many
first ones
drafts
we
has he been
did.
in? He hasn't even hardly been in that many.
The second one,
draft,
I believe.
Right?
Yep, second one. Last week he made it in the 4th round. Now he's in the 3rd round. Moving on up.
Second, Trey McBride's snipe. Here we come. Tight end 1.
Let's go. All right, Mello. Kick off this 4th and final round.
Let's go, Mello.
Watch him take Master Teague.
The combine hero. I mean,
he didn't even get to the combine. He did all this shit at his pro day. Oh, son of a bitch.
There he is. He's sitting there, and you can't do anything but either be stubborn or take him. And I love it.
Be stubborn or take it. Be stubborn or take it. You know what? Fuck you. I don't subscribe to peer pressure. I'm my own man.
I knew that as soon as I said that, he would not take him.
I'm my own man.
Oh, that is priceless right there.
You may have a new house, buddy. And congratulations. But I still
new house.
Take Jerome Ford.
New house, same me.
Listen, man, I get it. That Jared Doak shit is just going to keep playing in my head every time he's on the board. All the time.
I expect that.
I hope I'm wrong, right? Because we want as many of these guys and running backs to be fantasy relevant and good players, right? I don't want them to be bad. But let's just say that if I'm right, I'm gonna fucking just Jared Doaks is gonna be on repeat.
Man. Hey, listen.
Fucking repeat.
If you're right, I mean you're right. But shit, at the 4-2, what are
Twitch
you?
Gang in the building. I love it.
Oh, Twitch Gang.
Hey, Joey Chestnut, you know, the hot dog eater. No, that's not. We got a new one to add, right? Got a new one.
Oh, wow.
They actually spell his name right too, Julius.
Sacred
he
Heart.
put his college in. Sleeper does not fuck around. They're going hard.
Marcus has been on it.
Yes, Japper, my man. Good pick. Pick
man, Japper, you just want to be the best drafter. I know what you're doing.
Pick of the draft. Love it.
Japper's looking to solidify himself as the best drafter by giving Tyler Goodson the pick right there.
I love it, man. I love it.
He's a worthy 4th. Let's keep it real though.
Kevin Harris right before me broke my heart. So I went Khalil Shakir. And then Bo Melton. Your guy, Jerome Ford, Julius Chestnut, Tyler Goodson, Donovan Knight. Let's see how we finish this out. I kind of anticipated more tight ends here. Did you?
I did.
Anticipated some more tight ends here. I think this would be good. This is going to be a good spot in your draft, your tight end premium, right? Just to shoot your shot, right?
When you get here, Mike, I mean, what are you missing? You know,
nothing. Not that tight end. That dude's dead. That's like a major league, right?
I don't know that I'm trying to think pre-draft if I can recall someone that I have gone from like in on
to
100% out on, like a stronger shift.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's been one since I've been playing Dynasty. I don't know that there's been one.
Even Kyron, right? At some point,
I would take him in the 3rd or early 4th for sure, right? Like, why not? I'm not taking Watermeyer. Like, I'm just not taking him, bro.
This makes me so sad.
Would you take him in the 5th?
Probably not, because there's other guys I still want to take shots on, right?
There wasn't a correct answer there, but I think that's also the right answer. Like, I'd rather just shoot my shot on even.
Like I was just looking at the board, right? Calvin Austin didn't go.
No, I was actually right. I was between Calvin Austin and Isaiah Likely there. I mean, I'm not big on Austin, but at the same time, like I could see it with the athleticism.
Charlie Kohler didn't go. Austin Allen didn't go. There's still like 4 or 5 tight ends out there that I'm like, sure,
yeah,
shoot a shot on them. So Fourth round, then just finish it off. Zonovan Knight, Tyler Batty, Jalen Weidemeyer, RIP. He went from tight end 1 to now we're having discussions. Would you take him in the 5th round?
I would say, Mike,
the answer is probably no.
I would say he went up because he went from tight end 1 to tight end 0. I will have 0 shares.
That's true. Deontay Ingram, Jerry, and Ely, and you still on the Isaiah Likely chain. It's at the 412, so I'm not going to like ridicule. Why do you still like him? Like he's also like a guy I'm not.
It's not as bad as Weidemeyer, and I think that he at 412 you're basically using a 5th round pick. I still think I could see like a Brevin Jordan type role for him out there. But it's not someone I get excited about like anymore, you know.
So like a guy
I'll take him at 412 5th round, but
that's true. I mean, it's like a guy I draft at 412 and then I trade for the 301, just like Brevin Jordan.
Exactly. See?
I refrained from trading all my Brevin Jordan shares. I still have one in that league I just traded for Kyle Pitts in.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah, that's a 2TE league though, right?
Yeah, that's a start too. So kind of like what we talked about. And those
now,
are
hold on.
ones.
Let's talk about this. Was that just offered to you out of like thin air, or was this like a discussed deal? Or
no, he offered me dog shit. I countered with that, and then I don't know. I still got the screenshot. He was like, "I'm not trading you Kyle Pitts and a 24 first for Watson." I was like, "Okay, cool." He goes, "I traded you Dalton Schultz instead." I said, "Get the fuck out of here." And then I just let the offer just sit out there, and it sat out there for 12 days, and then eventually I'm at work and I go check my phone, and I'm like, "Oh, holy shit." He took it. All right. Whatever.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
For those of you who aren't in the know, I traded Deshaun Watson away. I got Kyle Pitts in 24 first. Congratulations to me. Tight end fire. I love it. Felt pretty good about pulling the trigger on Woods in the 3rd. Didn't think he'd still be there in the 4th. Yeah, that's a good call, right? The hype is getting there.
Yeah,
you're in like you go get your guy territory, that mid to back part of the 3rd, right? Fuck ADP, fuck all that. Go get your dude, and if that's your dude, go get him.
Go get him,
because you don't know who else is like that's their dude, right? You don't know if Adam's sitting there at the 312 being like, I can't wait to get Jelani Woods.
I mean, who behind him, Mike? Could you even really like? I still actually really like Ty Chandler.
I like Ty Chandler a lot. If you're still like on the Wandale camp or the Damian Pierce, Tolbert, Pierce Strong, like I don't mind any of those guys. I'm just not going to argue with you. Like,
I'm with you. I don't mind. I would like to have shares. I'm just saying, you're not like doing anything crazy by not taking those guys. You know what I mean?
We're having a discussion and debate about a 3-7,
right?
In a rookie draft.
In a shit class, if you remember from months ago.
Yeah, according to Twitter, every class is a shit class. They already started on 23, right?
Oh, the 23. Watch when like all 23, because it's going to be so juiced. You're going to see this like people that have to come push that it's horrible, and that crowd's going to get stronger, man. Watch.
It's already started. It has begun. My watch has begun.
You gotta love our world.
Yeah, I got to catch a little bit of that, right? I watched that Josh Larkey send off. Gonna miss him, like, on man. That. He was good for player profiler. Nobody can tell me officially where he's going, but I've been told by some reliable sources it's still gonna be in the space, just for a different focus. So
yeah,
he'll still be around. Mike is gone. Mike is off to EFT land or NFT land. Investments, and Mike's probably going to be running a Fortune 500 company at some point. So
yep.
We're this close to the 4D just nobodies interviewing Mike Liu on her fucking podcast.
Hey, for what it's worth, he said he might still come on, man.
All right, for what it's worth, I just think it's funny. Like he sent you the message, like, "Yeah, I'd be interested in doing it," and then he thought about it for a second. He's like, "Fuck this! I retired. I quit."
Before I go to 4D, you know what? I'm out.
Fuck this! I'm not dealing with these two fucking idiots. I'd rather quit the entire space than go on a podcast with those two words. I love it.
Oh,
the greatest thing.
He's like, what did I sign up for? Get me out of here.
Spiller's draft capital under pick 80. Oh.
Under.
Yeah. Under. I'd take that one. We put a friendly wager on it if you want to read it.
I would too.
$10? I'll put a friendly wager on that one. I think pretty easily.
Man, Mike, I think there's still a decent chance he goes in round 2. I'm not out on that yet.
I wouldn't disagree. I go through the mocks and I always go through 2 rounds, right? And I'm just trying to fill team needs. And there becomes a point in the second round where it's like all the good shit's off the board. There we go. A running back makes sense.
Well, this also kind of reminds me of last year where there's kind of like a gap, I think, by people's grades on everybody after those 3. I mean, there might be someone that takes Robinson, but there's only 3 of them. So if you really want one, you gotta go get them. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I like the competition was too great.
We'll get the final winners of the mock draft, and then we'll get out of here, right?
Let's do it, man.
Up too much. Oh, let me go through it. As always, I just discredit myself because I'm a drafting god. I gotta give you props, man. I say it's Spiller, Carson Strong, Ty Chandler, and I say it like pick him 12th in a linear draft.
Like when I took the 12th spot, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna kind of test myself before we do the real drafts next week. And all right, at 12, I'm gonna have to pick like really what am I gonna do on the clock? And then it's Spiller.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, I don't want to give too much credit to Melo because you picked first. So you're kind of discounting. No one gives a shit.
Melo's draft though is that's.
How about Zach's draft? I'm not good. Zach picking 7th.
I like it.
Corral falling to 7th. Zamir White at 2-7. Jelani Woods and Bam Knight.
Bam Knight, man.
That's a nice draft from the 7th. Yeah, that's a nice draft from the 7th spot. I like that a lot.
Yeah. White Knight. I like that. The White Knight.
How about, man, we'll give a shout out to King Cooper too, right? I like the conviction. I'm not a Desmond Ridder guy, but there's more and more talk about him being a first-round quarterback.
I mean, but Mike, that's I mean, I wouldn't have done it ahead of Spiller, but
yeah,
if Spiller let's say Spiller went 109,
okay,
because that would make the first 9 picks more what's I think realistic, right?
Yeah.
There's a
lot of people on the JMO train, right?
10.
There's a lot of people on the JMO 108 through like 110 bandwagon.
But I'm just saying that if Spiller went there, I could see the case to be made that Ridder goes ahead of everyone else. Because if he does get first-round draft capital, that's not crazy to see him at 110.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. I'm not a huge fan of him, but damn, man, if he gets the draft capital. I'm also like doing these drafts, like thinking about what's going to go on this weekend and when I'm drafting. This is going to be so weird for me. Like, because Ritter's a guy that I would love to get in the early part of the second round and just like shoot that shot on that upside of that draft capital, right?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Right.
In the same sense, I also kind of want to see people like reach for him, take him at 110 and then fall flat on their fucking face. Because that's going to push other shit to me.
Shocking that Mike wants the blood, the gore, you know, people to just yeah. I don't know. I've still seen enough of Howell going in the first round, man. I think there's some people really shitting on Howell way too much, man.
From all accounts, he had a good pro day. So,
but here's my thing, Mike. How is it now that like, how is he this bad prospect all of a sudden?
I don't know, man. Yeah, we did the same shit with Justin Herbert, though. We did the same exact shit with Justin
That's a
Herbert.
good point, man. Dude, you couldn't. Now, granted, that was a really loaded class, but still, that's a good point because it's like nobody wanted to touch him with a 10-foot pole.
We did it.
Guy had leprosy.
Like, I wasn't a huge Justin Herbert fan, but some of the same questions were playing in the back of my mind when I'm picking at the back of the first round in those dynasty drafts is, wait a minute. Last year, this dude was the 101, the best quarterback if he would have came out. Somehow he went back to school, had a decent year, didn't like get hurt or anything or get suspended or had a decent year. Wasn't as good as people were hoping for, but he had a decent year. Comes in, NFL still values him highly. Why does he fall into 110, 111, 112 in rookie drafts? Like at some point, it's just like, fuck it, I'm taking him.
Mike, he's too soft-spoken. He's not a vocal leader.
I guess. Yeah, he doesn't love football. Doesn't live and breathe. So some of that I see with Sam Howell, but could be wrong. Who the fuck knows? But if I get the opportunity to take him at 111, 112 in these rookie drafts this weekend, I'll be doing backflips. I'll be so fucking happy. But I think for me, your draft, we won't count you because you're part of the shit show. But big winner, Zach. Zach, we'll give it to Zach this week, right?
I like Zach, yeah.
I'm not good. Matt Corral, Zamir White, Jelani Woods, Bam Knight. We'll gas him up a little bit. He's probably playing some crazy-ass vampire video game like he was the other night when we were doing live stream. For those of you out there new to the Patreon, Chris, welcome in. Anybody else tuning in for the first time, every Tuesday night we do these, bang out some rookie mocks. Once we get past rookie season, we'll come up with some other ideas to do for the live streams.
Yep.
Adam was moving, so we didn't get a shit show in this past week, but I did have that nice AMA on Friday night. I think that's something I want to do either by myself or I'll try to get Adam on. We can do some of them together. But it was fun. It was nice just to rapid fire questions and sit around and bullshit. But for those of you first time, I always hop in the Discord. Adam will hop in for a little bit too. Just say, hey, ask some questions, bullshit, see where the night goes. But we appreciate you tuning into another one. And that's going to do it for me. I'm out of here. Peace.
Peace.